All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live from the doghouse. Clint, about ready for our Bulldogs to take on these Lowndes High Vikings.
Yeah, see them out there warming up. They look tall, they look athletic. They brought about 16 of them. So should be exciting game, I think.
I hope so. Hopefully we can play with them. We'll see. We'll give you our starting five for Lanier County. It's going to be number 12, C.J. Johnson, number 14, Kyle Brockett, number 25, Rasheem Robinson, number 23, Tyquan Baker, and number 31, E.J. Brown. Bulldogs played 4 games last week. Went 1-3, had a couple of tough luck losses there.
And now, introducing the starting five for the visiting Lowndes County Vikings. Number 1, Officer Milton.
Lowndes County going to announce their starters.
Number 3, Miguel Acevedo. Number 10, Caleb Thomas. Number 12, Aaron Lewis. And number 20.
Of course, Clint mentioned earlier, Lowndes eliminated this past Friday night in the Class 7A high school football playoffs, so not sure if they'll have any of those football players back on their squad that they haven't been having so far during the season.
And with a 7A club like that, Keith, they may not be too many that play both sports. We don't know. We know in single A a lot of them do.
14, Kyle Brockington.
In single A, they normally.
23,
No.
Tyquan Baker.
I'll let Pete finish announcing the sponsors.
25,
Or
Rasheem Robinson.
players.
And number 31, E.J. Brown.
I know in single A, if they're playing football, they'll cancel the basketball games until the season's over because so many players play multiple sports.
That's right. And
Not necessarily the case with those bigger schools like Lowndes. So, we played Colquitt a couple of weeks ago, and they were still in the playoffs in football.
That's right. And we've had where we've lost several players from our high school baseball team throughout the years playing in the high school basketball state playoffs. And honestly, a few years ago, I believe it cost us making the playoffs because when they started those power rankings, nobody was really used to those things, and you had to win all of your games early in the year. And in the past, you hadn't had to do that. And we lost a few games while we had some kids playing high school basketball and lost baseball games due to it. So Kyle Brockington going to jump ball here at center court.
I talked about how big Lowndes look, but a lot of those big tall guys aren't starting.
Lowndes will win the opening tip. So it's a common opponent between the two teams. Lowndes knocked off Hamilton, Florida by 15. Our Bulldogs lost here to them last Tuesday by 5. C.J. Johnson with a steal. Going to lay it up and in off the glass. Bulldogs lead early, 2-0, 20 seconds in. Three-pointer from Lowndes on the way, no good. E.J. Brown comes away with it. We'll get it off to Tyquan. Tyquan's going to drive. Has the ball stripped away from him. No foul call. Lowndes looks like they might like to shoot the 3-ball. Shot up and in. Tied here early, Clint. 7:15 to go in the first. Yep. A lot of up and down action. Both teams liking to push the basketball.
They both look really quick.
Oh, we got one down to Kyle, up and in.
Found the wide open man. They double teamed him that time, and he found the open man. I like it. I'd like to see him do more of that. Lowndes goes right to the right. We're going to get a foul and one for Lowndes.
Charging call on Rasheem Robinson. Rasheem picked up 4 charging calls the other night over in Atco. It really helped the Bulldogs. Lowndes, much like Lanier County, does not put anybody down for the offensive rebound. Free throw up, no good.
So a minute in, we tied at 4.
Tried to force it down there to Taekwon. Lowndes is going to steal it. They run over Rasheem, and again he's called for a blocking foul. That'll be 2 quick fouls on Rasheem Robinson.
It looked like initially that Jeff was going to signal a charge, but
he was too deep under the basket, Clint.
That's right, he was.
Aeneas Dean will have to come in. Rasheem will have to exit the ball game with 2 quick fouls. Lowndes will take their first lead of the night with the free throws. Yeah, I believe Rasheem was under the rim. Second free throw up and in. Lowndes will lead 6-4. We've played a minute and a half. Ball into Aeneas. He's going to get it over to Taekwon. Taekwon backs his man down. Has it stripped away.
He's had it stripped away a couple of times down there already. Found the open man up, no good. We're going to tie it up. We're going to have a foul on number 3 for Lowndes.
And he was over the back.
That's going to be Lowndes' first team foul. Bulldogs have 2.
CJ's going to bring it up. Coach Ty Randolph barking out some orders to his offense. CJ gets it to Kyle. Kyle's wanting to get it to Taekwon.
It looked like that kid could have picked it off again, but didn't.
Taekwon's going to drive, have it stripped away again.
Good gracious. No calls there. Bulldogs showing some good defense. Going to have a steal by the freshman, E.J. Brown. He's fast break up and in.
Tie ball game, 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. E.J. Brown with his first points of the evening. Another 3 by Lowndes, no good. Taekwon down with it. So give it to CJ. Back to Taekwon. Taekwon's going to take a 3. Nothing but air.
A rare 3-point attempt by Baker. Don't hit nothing.
Talking with some of the coaches, Glenn, we talked about Taekwon, how he leans backwards on a jumper or a free throw shot.
He does.
And they said they have worked with him on that, and he does not do that at practice, but anytime he gets in the game, it shows back up.
Yeah, I don't really like that shooting
Good hand in there from Aeneas Dean. CJ with a drive up and in. Bulldogs go back up 8-6.
Yeah, I'd like to see him go straight up for that jump shot instead of he leans his head
back.
That was a travel. Missed call.
Up and in.
Missed call.
Luckily, they didn't call a foul on Kyle Brockton, but Lowndes goes up 9-8. Taekwon again will drive, and he's fouled.
Finally got that foul called.
We'll see will he get a shooting foul.
I'm going to doubt it.
Pointed at the sideline, pointed at the bench, rather. No, they're going to say foul was on the floor.
And it was.
Lowndes tries to steal the ball.
I don't blame him. I'd try the same thing. Inbound to Kyle, over to Taekwon.
EJ with it now. EJ looking to drive. Offensive foul on Aeneas Dean away from the ball. Totally unnecessary.
Either way, EJ misses the
shot. Not a very smart move there. No need to foul away from the ball. You can shake your head and agree with him if you want to. That's just poor basketball play.
Yeah, but that's kind of EJ's shot right there. He missed that one. Either way, it wouldn't have counted. We're going to have
another foul on Aeneas Dean. And quickly, he's got 2 fouls, and maybe we'll get him out of the basketball game, and we will. Rashad Brockington will come in.
So we take a power forward out for a guard.
They really only had one true guard in the basketball game at the time.
That's right. Lowndes has an easy shot.
Nobody got him. Coach Ty Randolph wants a timeout. Could you score? Lowndes 11, Bulldogs 10. We've played almost 4 minutes, Clint. Very, very, very fast basketball game.
It has been, Keith. Been close, been back and forth. We pretty much basket for basket on both ends. And it's been quick, been good defense by both teams. Got some steals, some transition, running up and down the floor. 2 team fouls on Lowndes, 4 on the Bulldogs.
Those 4 on 2 players.
That's right.
2 on Rasheem Robinson, 2 on Anelius Dean. A lot of times when you get fouled on one end of the floor and you keep running your mouth and you get down on the other end, the foul's going to go against you.
They'll call any old thing on your first opportunity they get.
And that's exactly what happened to Anelius Dean. He couldn't control his lips. He picked up his second foul. CJ with a drive, shot up, no good, foul, charging violation.
Did he push off? I mean,
if he didn't push off, that has to go the other way. I think the coach for Lowndes talked Jeff into that one.
That's right. I think he did as well, because
no call was made, and then all of a sudden the coach jumped up and Jeff makes a call.
I thought the player just fell down on his own, flopped, so to speak. He's going to get it down low. He lost it, but gets it back. We tie him up. We just about had a jump ball. Lowndes has a long jumper from the corner, no good. Rebound.
Got another foul down there.
And Lowndes player is just a jawing at CJ. They call double technicals, I think, or double fouls, or maybe not double technicals, maybe double fouls. He pointed at both the players. Let's get the call from Jeff here. It's going to be a double foul.
Double technical. Be double technicals on both players.
I don't think it's double technicals.
Yeah, he said double technicals. I'm watching the official at the table.
I never saw him signal the technical, but
he said I got a technical foul on 12 white and a technical foul on 12.
I thought double
red.
Technicals in high school both teams shot. I thought only in the NBA did they offset and no one shot. That's why I was thinking maybe it was just a double foul.
Somehow it's Lowndes basketball. I don't understand that one. Not when we had possession of the ball prior to the fouls being called. Charging call.
And we'll take it.
So C.J. Johnson for Lanier County, number 12 for Lowndes. If either picks up another technical, they'll be ejected from the basketball game.
And initially I did think it was double technical, but I just never saw him make the motion. But
he never made the signal, but I saw him till
the
score table. Rashad Brockton with the basketball. He's going to throw it across to C.J. Johnson. Need Rashad to get back into his rhythm. C.J.'s going to throw it away. Basket up and in. Lowndes will go up 13-10. And we have another foul. And number 12 has been ejected, I believe.
If that's his second technical, he will be out of the game.
I believe number 12 has just been ejected from the basketball game.
And if he's been ejected, he can't play the next 2 games. Let's get some. Lanier County fans are excited. Kid's upset. I don't know what he did. I missed it. And the coach is furious. If you don't watch out, he's going to get a technical.
And he should. He can't control his player. He should get a technical.
And we missed free throws again as free throw shooting woes have continued tonight.
And how many? Is that our first free throw attempt of the evening?
I believe it is, Keith. It looks like it's going to be an intense game tonight, to say the least. Second free throw is up and in. We make the technical foul count. So Lanier County will get 2 shots. They made the second of 2 and will be inbounding near half court.
And with 3 minutes to go in the game, it's going to be Lowndes 13, Lanier 11. Not 3 minutes in the game, 3 minutes in the quarter.
Jeremiah Small checks in for CJ. Maybe coach won't let him cool down a minute and not get another quick foul on him, because he'll have 2 with the technical and personal foul also.
Not sure. I never saw an ejection. Not sure if there was an ejection on number 12, but if he was ejected, I would think he would have to leave the bench.
I would too, Keith.
Lowndes coach still not happy.
Maybe he'll get a technical on him. We'll take anything we can get.
Shot
Nice
down
pass.
low, and Quan walked. Yes, he did. And the ball will go over to Lowndes.
See that Lowndes girl coming out, leading the pack back to the bench, and she's hobbling on that foot, but she's on her own power now.
That's a travel, no call.
Yep. They called it on one end, but not the other. Lowndes working the ball inside out.
Rashad comes away with a steal.
Let's see if he can. No, he's going to back it out. 1-on-4.
We'll get it to Taquan. Taquan over to Jeremiah Smalls.
Coach wants to spread the floor.
And we do. Taquan to the basket. Shot up and in. No foul call.
Yep.
It's a tie basketball game. Foul should have been called there, Clint.
On
Taquan
somebody.
was hammered.
He was. So tie game. 2 minutes left. We tried to draw a charge.
Man just run right by us. Another long three.
Raindrop.
Off the rim. CJ tried to get the rebound.
That's EJ.
EJ, fortunately, no foul called on him.
I thought it was an over the back. We got away with it. Lowndes comes away with it. Got a
Back
man
door,
wide
nobody
open.
down there. Basket no good. Ball rattled around to Kyle Brockton. Comes out with it. He gets it to Rashad Brockton. Rashad's going to drive. Shot up.
And that is
call a charging foul.
Terrible call. Just a terrible call.
If Rowan don't sit down, I'm going to have to throw him in the center court because I can't see the basketball game.
But that was a terrible call. I thought Rashad slipped by him, and I thought the kid flopped.
Rashad dribbled out around him, and then the guy fell.
He did.
He just pushed Kyle Brockton
there
down.
It is. They call
And the call was made.
Anytime.
We're not playing football. We're playing basketball.
Well, maybe they don't quite know that, Keith. Maybe they was playing last Friday. But either way, when that arm's extended, you're going to get that offensive foul called. If he don't extend that arm, we may have a blocking foul on Brockton.
Rashad's going to bring it up. Get it off to Taquan, over to EJ. Down over to Smalls. Smalls almost threw it away if EJ hadn't been there.
I think he thought Kyle was coming back out.
EJ's going to drive. Shot up. No good.
Thought that was a foul. I thought Lowndes
Again,
player cut his legs out from under him, but no call. Long three in the corner.
No good. Rebound EJ Brown. He's looking to push it.
Nice.
He's going to lose the basketball.
Jeremiah
with it. Traveling violation. And I think now that official on the other side is trying to make up the difference from the technical fouls that he called.
Well,
no need to do that. You call the ball game just like you see it.
so 13.
Less than a minute.
13.
Tied at 13.
Nice move by Lowndes, up and in.
Fortunately, Taquan not called for a foul there. 39 seconds left. Lowndes by 2. Bulldog basketball. Taquan to the rim. Shot up. No good.
Foul on the
Blocking
floor.
foul.
Foul on the floor, and they're going to be shooting a 1-and-1
Both teams in the bonus.
early tonight already in the first quarter. Both teams with 17 fouls each.
But Clint, that so far this season, that's been a thorn in our side. We go in the bonus and we don't score.
That's
And
right.
the other team scores on the other end.
That's right. Let's see if Taquan can put at least one of these in. First shot is up and
No good.
No good.
That's like a lost possession.
And we knock it away. I thought maybe they might give it to us off the Lowndes player, but not.
Again, Taquan shoots a fadeaway on the free throw.
Nearly a steal there by Kyle Brockton.
25 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Taquan Baker comes away with it. 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Taquan going to give it to EJ. EJ with a long three. No good.
Rashad with the rebound, and thought we was going to get a foul call there. I wish EJ would have went a little deeper before shooting that three. I think that
Shot
was
the ball way too soon.
a little premature. He may not have quite known how much time was on the clock.
So the end of the first quarter, Lowndes 15, your Lanier County Bulldogs 13. And a very exciting first quarter it was.
Yeah, a lot of intensity from both sides. Like I said, we've already had 3 technicals called in the game, 2 on one player from Lowndes. We believe he's been disqualified, even though he's not left the bench. However, Keith, I don't see him down there, but I also didn't see him leave. But I also got a technical on CJ as him and that player tied up. And it wasn't a half a minute later, that same player got a second technical.
So, Clint, while we got a second here, I want to give thanks again to our sponsors, Lakeland Drug Company in downtown Lakeland, Georgia. You can visit them at lakelanddrug.com. Also, stop by and see Miss Ivy and her staff in person there at Lakeland Drug. They'll be glad to help you with all your pharmaceutical needs. Also, I'd like to thank Connell Cabinets Millworks. Stop by and see them on East Church Avenue or visit their website and view their portfolio at www.connellcabinets.com. Don't see Phillip here tonight. He may be watching this broadcast from wherever he might be this evening. Bulldog basketball here to start the second quarter.
I'm sure he is. Mr. Phillip don't miss many games, no matter whether it's softball, basketball, baseball, football. He's a big supporter of Lanier Athletics, so we appreciate
it.
Shot
on the drive, shot up, no good.
Lowndes going to take it to the rim. We got an offensive foul.
Yeah, he run over Kyle Brockett.
Kyle draws the foul, so
that'll be 18 fouls on Lowndes.
They're going to bring in a sub.
Haven't saw that yet. The foul finally put on the board.
So number 3, his second. He's out there at number 3. He's out there playing with a James Green hairdo.
Might be doing that. There's got to be a foul call.
They gonna call that charge.
Gonna call a traveling.
I mean, I apologize. I said charge. I meant traveling violation.
Bulldogs showing a little bit of pressure.
Taekwondo almost got a steal.
Lowndes had numbers.
Nearly threw it away. We tip it away, but they regain possession. Bulldogs showing some very good defense.
Lowndes moving the ball around well, but not finding an open shot.
No, like I say, Bulldogs got some very good defense. We tip it away out of bounds. It'll stay with Lowndes with 6:42 remaining in the second quarter. Bulldogs down 2.
Shot up, no good. I thought that one was going to go down off the glass and didn't. Taekwondo looking to push it the other way.
Well, Keith, the bank closed earlier this afternoon.
He pushed it up and in. He carried it coast to coast.
He did.
Yeah, the bank closes at 5.
It does.
Got to call them if you want to make them from there. Yeah. Good hand there by Taekwondo Baker.
Unfortunately, he couldn't keep it in bounds.
15 all, 6:18 to go in the first half. Lowndes got 2 coaches standing up down there. That used to be illegal.
Lowndes going to run some clock, reset their offense. Going to drive, kick it to the open man, and he can't hang on to it.
Our guy got a hand on that ball, and then Lowndes tried to catch it and couldn't do it. Number 5 is going to check in for Lowndes. 30's checking out. He's here tonight in honor of James Green with the hairdo.
No, that's not the same one I was talking about. That's about number 3 there.
Oh, number 30 is about the same.
Yeah.
James had multiple styles.
Yeah, he did.
Still does. Wish he had a style out here on the court. Taekwondo traveled.
No, they called a blocking foul finally.
He did travel. Got away with that one.
Well, maybe the foul was before the travel. I think that move he's trying to He's trying to draw that foul, Keith, I think. But
Taekwondo to go to the line. So far tonight, Bulldogs have shot 1 out of 3 and are 1 foul away from being in the double bonus, with most of these fouls coming on the floor. His first free throw up, no good. Taekwondo's struggles continue at the line. I know Taekwondo has aspirations of playing at the next level, and if those guys that come down and looking at him, they'd like to see you make those free throws.
Absolutely.
So far tonight, he's 0 for 3.
Bulldogs nearly come away with the steal. But
that's going to be a foul on Rashad Brockton. That'll be his second foul tonight.
Well, I like to see his hustle there, though. Thought we maybe could have got a jump ball. So Lowndes is going to shoot a 1-and-1 down at the other end, tied at 15.
Free throw no good. Thought it was going to get away, and Lowndes was going to be able to come up with it. So 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the half. Bulldogs with the basketball. Pass going to get away from Taekwondo and be a backcourt. No reason to throw that ball in that direction.
They saw that defender coming on, trying to avoid that steal, but just throwed it too far.
Hang on to the ball, don't make the pass. So, unforced error. $15 here, 5.5 minutes to go in the half. Lowndes with the basketball now.
Nice pass. They nearly couldn't hang on to it again. Nice drive to the rim, but it's no good. Thought we could have got over the back.
Should have been a traveling violation if nothing else. But nonetheless, Bulldogs come away with it. Taekwon Baker down low to Kyle Brockton. He moves up and in. Nice move by Kyle Brockton.
And the Lowndes coach wants a hooking, offensive foul. He's not going to get it. I might agree with the coach, but we'll take the points. Nice behind the back dish. Down low, up, no
Lowndes
good.
cannot make a layup this evening. Kyle Brockton forces his way out of there with it. He's going to drive, try to get it off to Rashad, and does.
He was trying to find a guard somewhere, Keith, because he didn't want it.
17-15, Bulldogs lead. 4.5 minutes to go in the half. EJ almost wouldn't look. And Kyle, Rashad back door. He was pushed and going to have a traveling violation called on him.
That's terrible. That's terrible, Jeff. He was pushed in the back. He was pushed in the back, no call. Lowndes player had an elbow in the back, no call. But I think if Rashad just catches it and goes straight up, we got
Brown with a steal, and it's going to get away from him.
Yeah, I think if Rashad just goes straight up with that, he either gets the basket and a foul or at least a foul.
Lowndes ball down on their baseline.
We got some moisture on the floor on the Lowndes side. Mr. Will Watson out there on cleanup duty.
I heard Coach Ty Randolph tell Kamarion he was going to fire him if he didn't get doing his job.
Kamarion gets involved in the game like the rest of us do.
Well, they told him he was no longer going to be traveling to away games. That's the only reason why he was there, was to do his job.
Long three.
No good.
And
Xavier Ryan's going to come away with a rebound. Xavier's checked in the ball game.
Didn't even see Xavier come in the game, and he gets a rebound and a foul. Not a foul on him, but the Lowndes player fouled him.
Xavier coming into the ball game. I'm trying to figure out who's out.
Is it going to be – looks like we've only got
Jeremiah
4 players.
Smalls. He took Jeremiah Smalls' place.
I was about to say we only have 4 players on the floor, but Kyle's near the bench getting him some water. And Xavier to the line. First shot is up and no good.
We'll get 2.
We're in the double bonus.
And so far tonight, Clint, the Dogs have shot 1 out of 6 from the line.
So free throw trouble continues. I've talked to Coach before. It's not for lack of practice.
Another missed free throw.
Xavier gets his own rebound, but we're going to have a lane violation. Doesn't matter. He missed it anyway.
So we've been to the line 4 times. We was 1 for 2, 0 for 1, 0 for 2, and 0 for 2. And you can't beat these kind of teams with that kind of free throw shooting.
It's going to be hard to beat anybody with that kind of free throw shooting. But like I say, Randolph says they practice them. But a lot of times the
three-point shot up and in.
Pressure of the game and being tired from running up down the court fatigue can set in, be a factor in missing some of those shots, but got to make them. EJ wanted to get it to Quan, but he was covered up.
Ball now goes to Quan. Going to be fouled. He'll go to the line.
Yep.
Number 20 for Lowndes has 3 fouls in the basketball game. I'm not sure which one, number 20. I see him down there at the other end.
They took him out, or
yeah, he's down there on the other end behind the coach. He's out of the game. That foul was on number 1, his first. Free throw up, no good.
Wow, got to make it.
7 straight misses at the line for your Bulldogs. Next free throw is up and in.
Tied it up at 18 with 3:38 remaining in the second quarter.
Another 3-point shot, no good. Shot put back up and in.
Look like
Guy got in
Taekwon.
front of Taekwon.
Look like Taekwon knocked it in. EJ going to go all the way to the rack, no good.
And Kyle was pushed in the back, no call. Shot up, no good. There's going to be a foul called, I believe, on Jeremiah Smalls.
Good defense on that first attempt. Taekwon got
Going to
up.
be called on Kyle Brockton.
Taekwon got up real high for that block. I don't know that he blocked it, but he definitely altered the shot.
Coach Ty Randolph giving Jeremiah Smalls the business. He didn't miss free throw by Lowndes. Undoubtedly, he did not want anybody in the crowd to read his lips. He covered his mouth with his jacket. It's 20-18, Lowndes out front. Chance to extend that lead with his second free throw.
He was just giving him a little encouragement. So
21-18, 3:08 to go in the half. Not as many points scored here in this half, in this quarter, as was in the first.
5 seconds right there. Taekwon got to get it away. Xavier Ryan, he had a wide open lane to the basket, but lost it. I'd like to see him get more involved. I've seen Xavier play before. He's got some skill, I believe, some quickness.
EJ going to take a long three, no good. No rebound. Backdoor lob, and Lowndes can't come up with it.
I don't really know why they throwed that guy that pass there unless that was deeper than he wanted it, because the guy was catching it just about out of bounds.
2.5 minutes to go in the half. Bulldogs trail by 3 with the basketball. Xavier Ryan just throws it away.
And he's probably going to come out now.
It's like Rashad Brockton to check in. Xavier Ryan will go to the bench. Another unforced error. Lowndes with a chance to go up 5, maybe 6 with a 3. Three-point basket up and no good. Kyle appeared to be getting the rebound, and Lowndes took it away from him. Just under 2 to play now. Shot up, no good. Shot back up, no good.
Shortest player on the floor got that last rebound.
Lowndes just takes the rebound.
And finally a
traveling violation.
Yep. So Lowndes, after getting about 4 opportunities to shoot the ball, finally give it to us.
Bulldogs not rebounding at all down on the defensive end right now during this part of the basketball game. But they're down only 3. Minute and a half to go.
So Lowndes going to steal. Bad pass by Rashad. No look pass, shot up, and it gets
stuck on the
cylinder. And that's going to
be a jump ball.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen that happen live, Keith.
That's really laying a brick.
He laid it. He didn't shoot a brick. He laid a brick.
Lowndes basketball on the baseline. They lead by 3.
I've seen that happen one other time, and it happened on TV.
Drive, teardrop shot up, and no good. Rashad is tackled.
That's going to be a foul on number 1. We'll be shooting 2 at the other end. And Rashad's normally a pretty good free throw shooter, so let's see if he can turn our free throw shooting woes around here, Keith, and make a couple of these.
2 for 9 so far on the night are the Bulldogs. Josiah Hill down to the score table, about to check in.
I believe that might be his first varsity action, Keith.
Free throw up and in. Shot Brockton with the free throw, 21-19. Josiah in, Jeremiah Smalls out. We done the JV game the other day, and it was hard to keep Josiah and Jeremiah separated. They look similar. Missed free throw, another 1 out of 2. Drive, shot up and in. Lowndes goes up by 4. That's their largest lead of the night. 23-19 with a minute to go in the opening half. Somebody's got to be open.
Taekwon setting up the play. They throw it down to Kyle, and I thought he was fouled.
Number 1 read it like a book. He come from the backside. He was fixing to go the other way with it. He slipped, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Going to stay with the Bulldogs, though. Cleaning up some moisture on the floor. EJ's going to inbound. Now they're saying it's not going to be under the basket. It's going to be on the sideline in the corner. Throws it in Josiah. Back to EJ. Over to Taekwon.
Taekwon going to drive. Shot up, and he's blocked. Lowndes looking to go up by 6. Lay up, no good. Kyle down with it. He gets it out to DeQuan. EJ back to DeQuan. 26 seconds to go. Josiah
was wide open.
No good. Kyle was able to come up with a rebound. Shot back up, no good.
And Rashad nearly knocked it away. Football cross-court pass.
Taekwon almost intercepted it.
He went about 3 rows up in the bleachers.
12.5 seconds to go in the half. Lowndes leads by 4.
If we can hold them here and only be down 4 at the half, Keith, I think Coach Randolph will take it.
Well, Clint, I think we have made 2 free throws in the quarter.
Lowndes going to hold for a final shot. Got to be a near 5-second violation. They get off a 3-pointer and Taekwon blocks it.
Half a second to go. Be Lowndes' ball. Just need to block. Just don't need to let them slip in the lane.
Good thing he didn't hit that 3 because that would have been a dagger right before the half, Keith.
Sure would have. Would have put them up to 7. And a lot of momentum. And they do try to get it in the lane. EJ almost made a shot that wouldn't have counted. So we'll go to halftime with Lowndes leading the Bulldogs 23-19. And we're down 19-17 or 17-15 at the end of one quarter.
I believe we were only down 2 points, Keith.
We were down 2, but I can't remember if it was 19-17 or 17-15. But we didn't score but either 2 or 4 points there in that quarter.
So Dogs play good defense. We just got to get our offense going, Keith.
Offense has struggled for the last at least 3 ball games. Clint, if you look down, I know you see Dwayne Culpepper down there. That gentleman standing beside Dwayne to Dwayne's left. Yeah, he is a basketball official, or used to be. Not sure if he's here now. Nowadays they send officials to kind of watch the other officials and maybe, I don't know what you call it, they critique them.
I got you.
So not sure if that's what he's doing. I haven't seen him write anything, but
they're all on the same team. They ain't gonna do.
I don't know. I've seen them do it.
Well, he should have been in Pearson last week.
Well, those guys went from Valdosta, that association. They probably came out of Waycross. But nonetheless, we're at the half. Bulldogs trail by 4. Got 16 minutes to try to get this thing back underway, get going, and try to steal one away from Lowndes.
That's right. It's been an exciting ball game, like we mentioned. We've had very good defense from both teams. A lot of tough defensive pressure. We've had some fast break opportunities that we hadn't been able to capitalize on. We've had some technical fouls called. Had one player get removed from the game. It's been chippy.
It has. Yeah. That's why we got a second here. We want to once again thank our sponsors. Lakeland Drug Company, Lanier County's hometown pharmacy since 1950. You may give them a call at 229-482-3677 or stop by and see them in person there on East Main Street. Also, Connell Cabinets Millworks over on East Church Avenue in Lakeland. You give them a call at 229-482-3037 or stop by and see them there on Church Street. Mr. Philip Connell and his staff will be glad to help you. We appreciate both of those fine sponsors for allowing us to bring you Bulldog basketball throughout the regular season and the region tournament and hopefully into the state playoffs. But Jeremy, I think we need to take about a 5-minute break because once they turn this music on here in the gym, you can hardly hear yourself think. So we'll take about a 5-minute break and come back here on the Lanier County Network.
Yeah, that's it right there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here from the doghouse, ready to bring you second half action of your Lanier County Bulldogs and the Lowndes High Vikings. Lowndes has a 23-19 lead. As we start the third quarter, Bulldogs will have the basketball.
So low scoring half, but not quite as low scoring as that Brantley game, as it was only 3-2 at the end of one.
Well, that second quarter there, Clint, wasn't much different.
That's right.
It may have been 5-4. Or
I think it was about 9 to, I don't know. But
we either had 17 or 19 at the end of the first quarter.
That's right. That 2-3 score, I was telling somebody I was sitting with, I wasn't able to join you. I said, this is a middle school girls score.
Taekwon, no good. Kyle with a rebound. He puts it back up and in. And number 20 couldn't play him on defense. Number 20 has 3 fouls.
That's right. So long three by Lowndes is no good. Taekwon with the rebound.
Bulldogs with a chance to tie this time down. Taekwon's going to drive.
Nice
shot
move.
I'm going to say he drug his foot.
Either way, he missed the shot, so doesn't really matter. Lowndes going to have the ball up 2 early in the third quarter.
He stops and shoots a long 3, no good. Ball goes over Rasheem Robinson's head.
He was wide open, barely left the floor.
EJ gets a hand on that pass, knocks it away.
So Lowndes will retain possession. Inbound, and
CJ's going to knock it away. CJ did not play in the second quarter. Neither did Rasheem Robinson. Both had 2 personal fouls early in the ball game.
Well, that's why we saw
got an offensive foul against Lowndes number 3, pushing away from the ball.
If we could get him in foul trouble, it'd
We'll
be
call
huge.
it on 13, but there is no 13.
I think they mean 3.
No, he's going to call it on. Foul's going to be called on C.J. Johnson.
Oh, wow.
And C.J.'s going to come back out of the ball game, and Rashad's going to come in.
So quick, cheap foul by C.J. I don't think Coach agreed with the call. He didn't get on C.J. very much when he went to the bench.
Shot up by Lowndes, no good. Taekwon clears the boards.
We talk about Taekwon's scoring. I wonder how many rebounds he's had tonight.
EJ for 3, no good. Rebound off of Lowndes. It'll stay down with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it'd be big, Keith, if we could hit about 3 of those threes every night.
Yeah, you don't have to start hitting a couple to open up that inside.
That's right. Of course, last year we had a long-range marksman with Jay Foster playing for us. So
that's right.
He could shoot it from about 8 feet behind the three-point line, and then we had Nigel. He could knock them down, too.
And James Green could knock them down out there.
He could. I remember Nigel had a very crucial three-pointer to send us into overtime in the state playoffs. We ended up losing that game to the state runner-up, Montgomery County. We had 3 starters, I believe, foul out the game in overtime. So Taekwon's going to throw it in. Down 2. 6:45 left in the quarter.
And if Taekwon could get around number 3, number 20 will have to move over because number 20 has 3 personals.
That's right, and that's what happened, and he put it up and in, tied it up, 23 apiece.
6.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Lowndes is going to drive, turn around, throw it out, a long three-pointer up and in. Nice shot.
That kid's got about the ugliest shot I've seen since.
Well, I don't know, Keith. Any shot that goes in is pretty to me.
Rashad tried to get the rebound, steps on the baseline. So as soon as the Bulldogs tied up, Lowndes hits a 3 and takes the lead back away.
And Lowndes wants 3 to have the basketball. He's their playmaker.
Taekwon come away with the rebound, and he just mugged in there.
Timeout, Lowndes. Very smart timeout by the head coach. Thought we could have had a foul on Kyle. Looked like he kicked the Lowndes player in the face as he went over him.
So we've played a minute and 15 seconds, and Lowndes is up by 3, 26-23 here in the third quarter. Bulldogs tied it up briefly after being down by 4 at the half.
Got to find some offense this second half, Keith. Like we said, we only scored, 4 points in the second quarter?
That's right, and Clint, the freshman, hadn't scored a lot tonight. E.J. Brown.
He hadn't.
The Lowndes has kept him quiet. Taekwon's going to need some help out of E.J. Kyle has stepped up and scored a few baskets for us. And
he has.
You'll have to get some out of the freshman.
A big blow is C.J. not being able to be in the game, too.
That three-pointer's no good. Rasheem will get the rebound.
I'd like to see Rasheem get some of them garbage baskets for us. Taekwon goes right to the rim, and he's blocked. Kyle fighting for the rebound.
Steal, gets it to Rashad. And we got a timeout called by Coach Ty Randolph.
And unfortunately, we couldn't get it to Taekwon in time. He was wide open under the basket. No one within 10, 15 feet of him.
So 5:28 left here in the third quarter.
And Keith, I mentioned Lowndes' size when I saw him out there warming up, and none of them tall guys have played. So size hadn't been an issue. We hadn't been overmatched as far as height, but
the taller of the players are still got their warm-up jerseys
that's
on.
Right. But they have some athletic guards, and they played very well. That number 3's been crucial for them tonight.
Number 12, he is missing from that huddle. He had 2 technical fouls there in the opening half and was ejected from the ball game.
And we didn't see him go to the locker room. Maybe Coach got mad and just sent him to the bus out the front door.
He could either be on the bus or I guess he could be in the crowd.
He may be.
Rashad walked in there. He called it. There again, I hate to keep saying it. I think the world of Rashad.
He does that quite often.
Rashad just hadn't been Rashad here lately. And
I've been wondering if something's been wrong with him. I noticed he hadn't been starting and he hadn't been playing like he normally does. So many times in high school basketball, you see a player catch that ball and shuffle their feet as that young man just did, no call.
Shot up and in. Lowndes will go up by 5, and Clint, I do believe that's their largest lead of the night.
They led by 5 earlier. Taekwon goes straight to the rim. No basket. Back up his own rebound. It's good. So it seems like we have trouble scoring, Keith, but it seems like every time they score, we come back and score.
Good no call there. Well, now Taekwon will pick up the foul.
I didn't agree with that one.
Coach didn't either. Coach shakes his head no, that wasn't.
I mean, Taekwon was falling backwards when he stole the ball from the kids.
So that's Taekwon's third.
Wow.
No, that's his first. They just had somebody else's fouls up there. But that is the second team foul.
Yeah, I didn't think he had 3 fouls. Them cheerleaders, I told you, they ought to move. And
well,
baseball pass about hit one of them in the stomach.
That's right. They shouldn't be allowed to stand there.
I agree.
By GHSA rule, you have to have at least 8 foot of clearance behind the basket, and we don't have that here. If not, you have to stand on the sideline or in the bleachers. Ball too hot for Taekwon. He can't handle it. So we got about 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Going to be an offensive foul on number 3.
And that's not a hard blow for Rashad Brockton. He got beat up something fierce out there on that football field, and that there was just a minor tap to him compared to how he got beat up out there for the past 2 seasons.
Absolutely. I've seen him get body slammed 2 or 3 times.
He just threw the ball away. And that could have something to do with his play here early on in the basketball season, is all the beating, the pounding he's taken out there on the football field. Lowndes goes back up by 5.
Be a foul on 5. No.
We have a charging call on Taekwon Baker.
Well, I thought Jeff under the basket called it on Lowndes, but
Lowndes up 5 with a chance to go up 7-8.
So that's 2 on Taekwon, and I mentioned number 3 for Lowndes be good if we got him in foul trouble, and he has 3. So maybe we can get another quick one on him here.
Rashad checks out Jeremiah Smalls into the basketball game.
And Taquan has played the entire game so far. Long three, no good. Taquan with a rebound.
Gonna get it stolen from behind if he's not careful. Should have got a foul there.
EJ with a one-hander's no good. That's his shot he normally makes. Rasheem saves it, but back to Lowndes.
Long three up and in. And Clint, I don't know, Coach might need to call a timeout here and he will. Things could get out of hand here very quickly if we don't get to score it on the offensive end.
And 7A Lowndes is excited they're beating this single A school. But I don't blame them. I would be too. Lanier's had a good team over the last several years. I see fans taking pictures of the scoreboard. Up by 8, their largest lead of the night.
Leading 33-25. We got 3:14 to go here in the third quarter. Cheerleaders still cheering hard over there on the far sideline. Coached by Clint's wife, Miss Holly Browning. She comes back this year to coach cheerleading. I think she's coached cheerleading before, has she, Clint, back in years back?
She did about 7 years ago probably. She did middle school. Coached the middle school squad. She may have did a high school squad too, Keith, actually, now that I think about it. This may be her third year she stepped up to fill in where there was a need.
Gonna be Bulldog basketball down on the baseline. They're looking at the largest deficit they faced tonight, down 33-25. Still not scoring on the offensive end.
Like I say, we got CJ in foul trouble. Haven't been able to play much. He's normally a good defender.
EJ's going to drive, put a shot up, no good. Rebound by Kyle Broxton, back up, barely over the rim and in, 33-27. Kyle with an offensive board and a putback. And there's going to be a foul, hopefully called on Aeneas Dean.
Yeah, we're going to hope so, and I believe it was. And
23, that'll be Taquan Baker. That'll be his third. And all three have came here in the third quarter.
I didn't think that was a good call. I thought Aeneas was the one that fouled him.
Could have called it on either one. He chose to call it on Taquan. Free throw up, no good. Of course, Aeneas has 2 fouls. He would have picked up his third, but no offense to Aeneas. But we need Taquan in the basketball game.
Yeah, I'm sure he's leading the team in rebounds and probably points.
Free throw up and in. Lowndes going to take a 34-27 lead.
If they get 1 point out of the foul. He missed the first, make the second. CJ checks in.
Only one foul on Lowndes in this quarter. And we've played 5.5 minutes.
Lowndes going to substitute. And the official never signaled him in.
If he didn't signal him in, that's a technical foul.
That's got to be a technical
foul. If he hasn't signaled him in, that's a technical foul. It's got to be a technical foul. No call. Ball down low to Aeneas Dean. Shot up. He can't miss a wide open point blank layup. And Lowndes will go the other way and chance to go up 9. And Kyle's going to foul him from behind.
He hammered him. Yeah, that was terrible, Keith. That should have been a technical foul, and it was not called. Player cannot just run on the court whenever he gets ready to.
But add insult to injury, Aeneas Dean misses a point-blank layup with no defense on him.
He does. Would have put us within 5.
Free throw up, no good. Lowndes does not shoot free throws very well either.
Let's hope they miss the back end here. They ain't got nobody rebounding, and they do. We fight over it. Brockton comes up with it. CJ brings it down.
EJ with the basketball now outside, out front. He's going to drive. Shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Aeneas tips it up, no good. EJ with a rebound, shot up, no good, and he's fouled.
Well, let's hope he's shooting. They're going to give him 2 shots. That's the second foul on Lowndes in the second half, third quarter.
4 chances there down low. Couldn't put any of them in.
Well, I thought none of them was high-quality shots, really, Keith. On that one of knee, it looked like he just tapped the ball. First free throw shot misses.
No good.
Bulldogs down 7.
Now 3 for 12 from the charity stripe.
Gonna need to make these down the stretch if we're gonna make it a game.
Slightly over 20% in the
second one rattles in barely. 34-28.
2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Lowndes going to throw it away.
Need to come down and get a quick basket here.
Clint, we just hadn't scored enough to be able to get down 10 and make a comeback.
That's right. Nearly a steal.
EJ shot up no good. He gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. 34-30, minute 38 to go here in the third quarter. Bulldogs have cut it to 4, and Lowndes wants a timeout. Vikings head coaches saw enough.
The Bulldogs trail 4, but been an exciting game. Bulldogs has held close to this 7A school all night. I believe they might have led at one point early in the first quarter, but have trailed the rest of the way, but it's been close. Largest lead, I believe, has been 8.
I think you're right, Clint. You know, we talk about Lowndes being a 7A school, but if you don't think you can play with them, you shouldn't put them on the schedule. And we scheduled a couple of these 7A schools with Colquitt County. Of course, we beat Colquitt County here in the first game of the year.
And honestly, Keith, it seemed to me like Colquitt was a little bit tougher opponent.
Another 3 by Lowndes.
That's going to be a dead ball. It hit the support beams up there for the backboard. So,
and Clint, I agree with you 100%. I believe they were a better basketball team than this Lowndes group, but at the time we was playing better offensively, and we just are not scoring.
And we were shooting a good bit better from the line.
It's very hard to score. That ball will be off of Kyle, but Lowndes going to save it.
Very athletic play there by number 14. Long 3, that's a dagger.
37-30, 55 seconds to go here in the third. Turnover results in 3 points on the other end. CJ's going to shoot an ill-advised shot. And Aeneas Dean's going to be called for the foul.
He's going to have to come out.
Aeneas out. Xavier Ryan to come in.
We're going to leave Taekwon out for the remainder of this quarter, I'm sure, and he'll probably play the entire fourth quarter unless he gets a quick foul.
Lowndes with an opportunity to go up 9 to possibly 10 with a three-pointer.
Long 3.
No good.
And I say long,
EJ going to run it down.
That was a good 5 or 6 feet behind the line. Going to be a foul on Lowndes. Will be
only their third of the half.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Bulldogs have committed 6.
So a good foul by them because we may have had numbers.
Kind of hard to really justify that foul total when we've kept the ball in the paint here in the third quarter, and if no fouls being called down there. Ball's going to go to Kyle Brockington. He's going to drive, going to lay the ball up and in.
And I thought he was going to throw it down, but I don't care. We'll take the 2 points. I think he thought about it and then said, you know, I might better just get these 2 points.
5 seconds to go. Lowndes with the ball up 5. Long 3. And he, nope, missed it. And that
I'm with you, Keith. That looked
like it was on line.
It did. It was just
a little strong.
It was on line. It was just a little too deep. Taekwon's going to check back in to start the fourth quarter. So after 3, Lowndes leads by 5, 37-32.
So they increased their halftime margin by 1 point. They were up 4 at the half. And now up by 5, 37-32. There again, Clint, only 3 fouls this half on Lowndes County. And I, for one, just see that to be unbelievable with how much we've kept the ball in the paint.
Well, and especially as physical and as aggressive they are on defense. They go after every loose ball. They go after every pass. It's surprising to only have three fouls when you play that aggressive a defense.
Lanier County fans have gotten into this thing, and as they cheer on their Bulldogs here or our Bulldogs rather, here in the, as we get ready to start the fourth quarter, I want to once again thank our sponsors, Lakeland Drug Company. Been your hometown pharmacy since 1950. Give them a call at 229-482-3677. Visit their website at lakelanddrugs.com or stop by and see them in person. They're downtown Lakeland. Also, Connell Cabinets Millworks over on East Church Avenue in Lakeland. Appreciate all those folks for sponsoring Bulldog basketball here on the Lanier County Network. Lowndes with the ball, 3-point shot, up, no good. Kyle comes away with it, ahead to EJ.
Nice pass, up, no good. We got to make that layup, Keith.
Got to make that one. On the floor for the Bulldogs.
It was really not even contested. We'll have
Kyle's
a travel.
Traveling. I thought they was going to call Kyle for a foul. Lowndes fans did too. But on the floor for the Bulldogs, you got Tyquan Baker, C.J. Johnson, Rashad Brockington, E.J. Brown, and Kyle Brockington. That's the 5 that started the season for the Bulldogs. Coach trying to see if he can get that group back in the rhythm.
I think that fast break points we just missed, I think would have gave us a little momentum, got the crowd into it.
CJ going to drive, lay it up and in.
Nice play by CJ.
37-34. He cuts to the 3 with 7:14 to go here in the final period.
So 1 possession game.
Bulldog crowd has gotten loud.
Pretty packed house for a Tuesday night.
They post Rashad up down low. Scored a basket. Lowndes back up 5, 39-34. Kyle had the inside, didn't take it. Settled for a turnaround shot, no good.
I agree, Keith. If he turns the other way, I think he's got a wide open shot.
Lowndes with a wild shot, no good. C.J. Johnson hasn't stolen from behind.
That's a double dribble, no call. We're going to steal it back, though. E.J. up and in.
He's fouled and no call. Somebody's got to get closer to the basket and see those fouls. 39-36.
3-point game. Lowndes going to take it up, pass it. Shot up, no good.
Back up
Tip
and
up
in.
is up and in.
41-36.
The timeout called by Coach Ty Randolph.
Rasheem Robinson going to check into the basketball game.
Well, maybe Ty's not taking a timeout. Maybe he just wants to substitute. No, he is. Well, I'm not quite sure what's going on. It was an official timeout to get the player in the game.
Not sure where that came from, but
I think the official was a little mistaken. I think he thought Ty was calling timeout, but he was just trying to let the official know that, hey, I've got a sub over here because the official wasn't looking.
soft pass there could have been stolen. Ball down low to Tyquan. He's going to shoot. Up and in.
And 9 times out of 10, if he catches it that deep in the paint, Keith, he scores.
41-37. Coach wanted pressured. Guys didn't see him. Lowndes going to drive.
Nice block.
That'll be the 4th foul on Tyquan Baker.
Terrible call. That's a clean block. Wow. I don't know what he saw there that we didn't.
So with 5:46 to go here in the basketball game, Tyquan Baker picks up his 4th foul. I don't know if Coach will pull him. You might as well go down with the ship. Free throw up and in.
I mean, I would pull him for a minute or two, but I don't know. He played most of the first. I think he played about the whole first half without a foul, maybe one.
Free throw up and in. Lowndes goes back up by 5, 43-38. CJ with the ball out top. He picks up his dribble. Finally finds Rasheem Robinson. Rasheem's going to pick up a foul on number 20. That'll be his 4th foul, as he's played the whole 3rd quarter and deep into this or 2 minutes into this 4th quarter. without picking up his 4th foul. He finally does. 7 fouls on the Bulldogs, 4 on Lowndes. CJ gets it into Rasheen. He's going to give it off to Rashad.
And if he don't foul Rasheen there, I think he's got a shot at a layup. Nice.
CJ slaps the ball away.
Nice defensive play by CJ.
Bulldogs down 5. Lowndes with a chance to extend that lead. I don't know if we can come back from anything more than 5 or 6 points. And that's a chance for an 8-point lead there. No good. Taekwon had the rebound, couldn't secure it. Has the ball go out of bounds. It belonged to Lowndes County. Not sure who number 20 is guarding down on the defensive end for Lowndes, but we've got to find them.
And 3 really hadn't been a factor this second half, Keith.
Shot up and in. Lowndes will take a 7-point lead.
And nearly a 5th foul on Taekwon as he went up for that block on that play.
45-38. Ball down low to Taekwon. He has taken it up and in. 45-40, back to 5 with 5 minutes left here in the basketball game.
Taekwon's going to have to play soft. Don't pick up that 5th foul.
He needs to play up top, and he is.
On 3 is
Taekwon goes for the rebound. Outlet to EJ. He's going to drive, shot up and
in. And we want an and 1, and Coach is furious, not going to get it.
Bulldogs cut it to 3 with 4:37 left to go in the basketball game. 45-42, Lowndes out front. Rashad went for the steal, come up empty. 3-point shot in the corner. No good. Rebound, Taekwon Baker clears the board.
He's got to have 20 rebounds.
He's got to. He's got to be careful, not pick up a charge. He's fouled.
That's only going to be 5 on Lowndes as they played a quarter and a half.
They only committed 5 personal fouls. 2 to 3 of those coming here in the 4th quarter.
Quite honestly, Keith, the way we're shooting free throws, I think I'd rather have the ball than be at the line.
I do too, Clint. I mean, we're shooting 3 for 13 here tonight, and that's typical of our season.
So it's going to be a timeout.
Timeout. Not sure who made that call. Let's see. Official's going to show us here.
Lowndes called timeout.
Lowndes going to call a full timeout. So Lowndes leads with 4:13 to go in the basketball game. Lowndes 45, Lanier County 42. Coach Ty Randolph has his guys in the huddle, giving them instructions. And how in the world, of course, I haven't taken mine off either, but he's down there working. I don't know how Coach Ty Randolph hadn't taken that jacket off. Still wearing that jacket, still wearing that tie.
That's right.
So it's going to be Bulldog basketball on their own baseline. They trail by 3. Chance to cut it to 1 or possibly tie here. C.J. Johnson will try to get it in.
We'll have a 5.
Gets it into Taekwon Baker out top. Taekwon looks to drive. He was pushed. EJ with a drive. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Lowndes is going to come away with it.
Nice ball.
Taekwon cannot pick up that. Taekwon needs to get out of the way. He walked. Shot up, no good. Taekwon down with a rebound.
Going to call a foul on 20.
20 is going to foul out of the basketball game.
We'll put him on the bench.
He's gone. Either player, whoever got called there, was going to be exiting the ball game. It'll go against number 20 for Lowndes.
I'm really surprised there's a foul call there. I mean, Taekwon come down with the rebound, and I thought the guy's arm just got tangled up with Taekwon. I really thought it should have been
could have been a jump ball.
A jump ball or a no-call 1, but we'll take it.
Got athletic director Scott Ray back out there with the mop, cleaning them up the wet floor. I told him if he'll close that door, he won't have to mop. But if you turn that heat on in here and you leave that cold air coming in those doors, you're going to get that, and not just sweat, you're going to get condensation on the floor. Bulldog basketball, 3:49 and counting here in the final quarter play here from the doghouse.
Be nice to steal this win here late.
C.J. Johnson going to get it off to Rashad. Rashad dribbles over. We're going to play the passing game. Clint, seems to me like every time we play this passing game, we lose the basketball game. C.J. Johnson with the basketball over to Rashad. Rashad going to get it down low to Taquan. He drives. Shot up and in off the glass.
I don't mind us taking a while as long as we score.
45-44. Lowndes out front. 3:14 to go in the basketball game.
Nice pass by Lowndes. Going to be
Shot
shot
up and in.
They answer our basket.
And they lead 47-44. Still a one-possession game. Taquan drives, kicks it back out.
CJ
on the drive. Shot up, no good off the glass. Lowndes will come away with it. We had nobody on the offensive boards.
And if CJ has about 2 more inches, Keith, I think he scores twice as many points. I think he's got good athleticism and up, but
Rashad's going to come away with a.
Gonna be a foul on Rashad.
Gonna be a foul on Rashad. Lowndes coach was calling a timeout. Timeout should be charged, and Lowndes' coach, he was asking for a timeout. Lowndes will go to the line and shoot 1 and 1.
They struggled from the line as well tonight as we have, so let's.
But they've made them recently. They struggled in the first half, but they've been making them in the second half. They've made 4 out of their last 4. First one here is no good. Taquan will come away with it. 2:39, 2:38 counting here in the basketball game. Taquan's going to drive.
Going to be an offensive foul.
Offensive foul, and Taquan a foul out of the basketball game. So we got 2.5 minutes to go here. Taquan Baker fouls out of the basketball game. He's been the Bulldog leading scorer and rebounder here tonight. That's a traveling violation. You cannot move with the basketball after a violation. You have to stand still, and the Lowndes player ran the baseline trying to bring the ball in. That's a traveling violation.
Took him a while to call it.
So CJ's going to bring it in. We're going to have to find the freshman. We throw the ball away. No reason to throw the ball there. Don't blame it on Rashad, Coach. Whoever passed it to him throwed it away. Lowndes up 2:29 left in the basketball game. We got a timeout on the floor.
Coach is not happy, but let's hope that we can turn it around and pull a win out, Keith. But either way, been an exciting game. Bulldogs have battled well. Be within 3 with the 7-18.
But Clint, we got to start winning some of these.
That's absolutely right.
If you want to get the points, you want to go to the playoffs, you want to play playoff basketball, you got to win some of these close ones, and we just haven't done that lately. We was able to, after leading by 16 at the half, we won a close one in Atco that shouldn't have been a close one. Should have been a runaway, and we let them back in the basketball game, and we ended up winning that game by 3 points. But that's not a close one to me. That's one you should have won by 30 because you was up by 16 at the half.
Yeah, got outscored the second half over there. We know the officials over there was calling a tough game, but you got to play through that.
That's exactly right. But if there's anybody that can lead this team to that, it is Coach Ty Randolph. He's coached just as hard, or he's coached harder this year than he has in any of the 3 seasons he's been here. He's got a young squad.
He does. Good pressure right there. They don't turn it over.
Lowndes work that clock. .207 to go in the basketball game. Lowndes working the clock, up 3, trying to find a backdoor shot.
Honestly, Keith, I'm okay with them running some clock.
Well, without Taquan in the ball game, it's not really that big of a deal as long as we can keep them from scoring.
Yeah.
If they score, the more they score, the harder it's going to be for us to come back.
Absolutely. If we can make them throw it around and get it down within about a minute, get a turnover or foul and get a rebound, we got a one-possession game. Looked like we were trying to foul there. Now we will.
And you can't foul like that. That'll end up getting called a flagrant foul.
And the Lowndes player wants it. Not going to get it.
Foul's called on Kyle Brockington. Not sure how many that is on Kyle. We're down to a minute 33 seconds.
They'll be in the double bonus now.
Lowndes run about 30 to 35 seconds off the clock before the foul. Free throw up, rattles around and in. That's a two-possession ball game with a minute and a half left here. Second free throw up, no good. Kyle comes down with it. He's going to get it off to CJ. Minute and a half exactly, down 4 with the basketball. CJ going to drive. Shot up and in.
Should have been an
foul.
Should have been an
call
and
made. Coach is very upset. Lowndes with the basketball. They're going to drive. Got a call inside. Not sure what this is going to be. Foul called on number 25, Rasheem Robinson. That'll send Lowndes back to the line. This time they'll shoot 2 for sure.
And that Lowndes player was arguing with him pretty good. I'm surprised he didn't get a technical on him, but.
So we got a minute 15. We just score Lowndes 48, Lanier 46. Lowndes at the line, first shot up and in. 3-point basketball game. Still one possession. If he makes the second one, it'll be 2. Second free throw looks good and is. That's a two-possession game. With a minute 15, we got a timeout call by Coach Ty Randolph. So Clint, we're down 2 possessions with a minute 15 to go. And our leading scorer on the bench with 5 fouls.
Yeah, and I'm really surprised after he played that whole first half, I believe, with only 1 foul. I'm really surprised he picked up 4 that quickly here in the second half. When I saw the first half, he only had 1. I thought, well, we're in good shape. Quan's going to play smart ball tonight and be able to play the whole game, but it didn't happen. Him fouling out's cost us a game earlier this year, possibly.
Long time out here. Officials finally going to come in and tell the coaches, hey, that's all we got. We got to get it going. The Bulldogs will have the ball down on the far baseline. They'll have to bring it up. Still plenty of time. Minute 15 to go. I think I would hunt someone else to foul besides number 1.
I'd like to get a quick basket here and then maybe force a turnover.
Kyle going to bring it in to CJ. CJ going to get it in, get it across over to EJ. EJ's going to drive. Shot up, no good.
He was looking to score the
rebound. Lowndes County.
We're going to put some pressure on him. We nearly turn it over.
Double dribble on Lowndes County.
Oh, and they do.
55 seconds to go in the basketball game. Bulldogs catch a break there.
I said I'd like to get a quick score and a turnover. We didn't get the score, but we did get the turnover. Get another chance at it here.
Got to find somebody that can put the ball through the hoop. Ball into EJ. He's going to drive. He's cut off. Drives again.
Shot up.
No good. Rebounded Lowndes. Number 1 with it. He pushes it up to number 5. Down to 3. And we're going to have a foul call. Not sure who he's called it on. Still no indication. He's going to call it on Rasheem Robinson.
He may be out of the game now.
Going to send Lowndes back to the line, up 4. Still plenty of time, but you got to start thinking threes now if they make either of these free throws.
Absolutely, and that's going to be Rasheem's 4th foul.
One free throw makes you start thinking about it. You know, quick basket, then a 3. 2 free throws, you got to think 3 all the way.
Yeah, I'd like to have seen EJ hit that jumper down there, but
First one, no good.
He's been cold tonight. Not his normal self, but you're going to have nights like that.
Ania's going to check in. Kyle going to come out. Not sure if that's because Ania might have a better range or what. But
probably a little bit better ball handler.
Second free throw's up and in. Lowndes by 5 now with 42 seconds to go. CJ with it, going to have to get a little bit more aggressive here.
And he traveled, no call.
He's going to get it to EJ. EJ going to drive back to Rashad, 3-pointer from the top. And in.
It rattles around. It goes
no call. Bulldogs down.
Timeout called, I believe.
Bulldogs down by 2, 51-49.
The coach was calling for a foul. The official thought he was calling for a timeout, but he was calling for a foul. No call. Lowndes has it up by 2. Late. We're going to have to foul. And let's just hope that he can make or miss both of these. Give us a chance to come down and score a quick basket and send it into overtime or a 3 to win it. So we're going to have 2 shots. Just can't make them both.
First one up, no good.
So it gives the Bulldogs life. They can come down and hit a 3 if he makes this one to tie.
Got to come up with this rebound. Can't let him sneak in there.
Absolutely. Rashad needs to block him out, and he does.
Bulldogs now down 3.
They're not going to press.
Rashad's going to push it across. I want E.J. Brown for 3. We got a timeout here, Coach Ty Randolph.
And I think that's a perfect time for a timeout, Keith.
22.8 seconds to go in the basketball game.
I think you got to inbound and run the clock down as low as you can and take a shot. That way Lowndes doesn't have a chance to come back. And
well, I'm on as many offensive opportunities as I get. I'm going to come in and shoot the basketball. I'm going to set up something for a quick shot. If I miss, I still got an opportunity to foul, and I still can extend the basketball game. If I kill the clock, I got 1 shot to tie.
Yeah, but
I don't want to tie. I'm going to play for the win. I want multiple shots. I don't want to be limited to one offensive opportunity.
I see your point there, but if we shoot and don't get the rebound, they come away with it, you foul, they make a free throw, the game's pretty much out of hand.
Well, you got 22.8. You can get about 3 or 4 possessions out of that much time with fouling. Now, you know, obviously they make their free throws. The more they make, the harder it gets to come back. But even if they went up 4 to 5, you still got multiple possessions within 22.8 seconds. So Kyle's back in, along with Anilius. CJ with the basketball up top.
Just don't need a turnover. Like to get a quality shot off.
Gonna get it to.
We're going to hold for a final shot, it looks like.
There's EJ up top for 3.
Rattles around, don't go in.
Lowndes got to foul him. You can't just stand there. Got to foul him. Are we going to foul him? We finally fouled him.
Well, we had a chance, Keith, but he was a good 3 foot behind the line, but
well,
had a chance to tie it.
Ania should have fouled the kid with the rebound, and he just stood there. Free throw up, no good. Rebound Anilius Dean.
We got one more shot.
Rashad's going to shoot 3 at the buzzer.
Almost went in.
And Lowndes will win the basketball game 52-49.
Well,
another close loss, Clint, but the only thing close that happens is in horseshoes.
That's right.
You get to the end of the year, they go to counting up points. They don't say, well, that was close. You get more points. You only get a third instead of the bonus points.
I'd like to have them power rankings, but I'd rather have that region championship and have that automatic bid into the playoff.
And that's going to be very, very tough.